They said she got 17 days prep. She answered the phone and told Smack, nah, that nigga got 17 days left. Man, y'all know who we talking about. Boy, we just saw a movie. We just witnessed one of the best battles of 2022. Shout out Tay Rock, but the woman of the hour, man, the inaugural winner of Woman of the Year. You know, I don't know. She needs a nickname. I feel like, they got big stage. She need her own nickname. I don't know. Maybe we can figure that out through the show. But she's one of the best battlers in battle rap. Not just talking about the ladies. She is the queen of the Midwest, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? She hails from Milwaukee, man. And she just a cool ass chick, man. Viixen the Assassin. Let me bring her in, dude. What's good?
Temperature check. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Let's get it.
Well, first and foremost, man, we gotta do this, man. We gotta do this, man. We gotta do this, man.
I'm honored.
It was up there. We was up there.
Thank you, man.
We was up there this Saturday, man. Kings versus Queens. It went down on the URL. Live on Caffeine, man, and I must say,
bro,
you made a move.
Gee, tired. Number one, tired. Bro, I just feel I think that it's still sinking in for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what the fuck did I just do? You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe that it's finally over because it was so stressful for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy that it's over, and I'm happy that it came out with a positive outcome. You know what I'm saying? And that I don't have to avoid being online for 2 weeks because I got smoked.
Positive outcome is an understatement, Viixen.
Yeah, thank you.
When Smack is being quoted as saying, you got the battle of the year?
Bruh.
Come on, let's talk about it right now.
I mean, y'all battle was the only battle that had the crowd woke. Like,
yeah, everybody, like, I keep seeing online, everybody was like, Charlotte crowd suck. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. Like, I must have missed that part.
Hey, man, it's something about Viixen, man. Something about Viixen in a big stage performance, man. You showed us what you could do with KCJ. But going into this rock battle, a lot of people counted you out.
Facts. Yeah, it's fucking Tay Rock. Yeah, right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We discussed it last week on the show, man. And when you really sat down and broke down the tape, I didn't see that. I didn't see it that way. I had that battle being a lot closer going into it, knowing that you had haymaker ability, knowing that you have one of the best deliveries in battle rap, and knowing that you're a showman of the highest caliber.
Thank you.
But what was it like transitioning from, before we get into the Sioux Surf, what was it like when you got the call for rock, and what did you have to prep for?
So y'all, everybody that's watching, check out, actually, I have a video on my YouTube. So subscribe to Team Viixen. I got the call and I have a recording of me talking to Beasley, telling him that he's trying to send me to a mental hospital at this point, because there's no fucking way you just called me with Tay Rock on April 13th, to be fucking exact. I don't know how I did the shit. I really don't. I just was like, okay, what do you have that's still credible for both of these people? You know what I'm saying? That's where I have to start. I have to start at the top of the list. What I have for another opponent, that what can be moved over, that's universal. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because some of my bars that I actually have for Surf, they actually were already there, but they were like, my third round for Surf had the rock hard, but he undercover. I was coming at gun titles. I said, bink, move that. It's for Tay Rock. Like, that is little shit was just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of my haymakers for Surf from the third. I just was like, damn, now it's him. Now he just get this haymaker. You know what I'm saying? It was real stressful. That's why I just chose to write up for this battle. That's why in the third, I'm like, If motherfuckers don't leave me alone in third with 2 weeks prep, at least I got the round out. Like that's how I have to feel about the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? I just can't believe that I did it. I wasn't expecting it to be so good. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, at the end of the day, if it's not that good, everybody knows that it's 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Sure.
fuck it. Just go out there and rap, G.
I mean,
But
yo,
you know we weren't about to let you off with that excuse though. I hear you talking that, but you know, you are what your last battle showed, man.
Right.
And if y'all would have went up there and stunk up the joint like some of the battles, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
With that whole prep time.
Y'all would have got drugged, but 17 days, man, y'all put on a show.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you though, it's a lot of people. Well, let's talk about this Surf thing, man. What happened with you and Surf?
Not me. Shit, I don't know. Like the crazy thing is that I still have never got a reasoning behind it. You get what I'm saying? And right now it is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? But it's never been like Surf said he couldn't do it because, like, I've still never had. Once motherfucker said Surf can't do the battle, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I still have never got the answer to the because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like URL covered Surf very well by putting him a battle May 7th. You get what I'm saying? Because that looks like it's the reasoning. But there's mad footage of Surf saying he'll battle me in Cortez. His Cortez shit is already done. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what's the reason? I still don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
so I seen before they announced the whole card, you tweeted that Surf was ducking and the battle wasn't happening. So did
Right.
you know then?
Nope. That's what's crazy. It was just like I got like a super strong intuition. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that because URL wasn't making no moves with footage, promo. Right? So that's me as a battler talking shit. If I know that I signed my contract, what the fuck else is going on, right? You know what I'm saying? So once I make that assumption, it's crazy that that's what really the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying? But when I said that, I'm never finna like. That's like Beezy saying, "Hey, Viixen, Surf can't do it, but don't say nothing." Then I go make a tweet. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, I'm not gonna do that. I was really saying that because I wanted to get URL gears turning to drop the promo for it. So that's why I said that to like the thing, and I said that to start shit with Surf, but not keep arguing back and forth before the battles were like finalized. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted Surf to come with a comeback like, shit, I sent my shit in, so I'm ready. We just waiting on beat. I wanted it that, but without me like Surf a bitch ass nigga. Like I'm like, okay,
Bringing it to the simmer, not yet a boil. Bringing it to a
yeah,
simmer,
like I
not
wanted
yet a
to
boil.
do that. So when that happened, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn. And it's crazy because they URL might have seen that tweet because if the dates, then they literally dropped the promo like 2 days after that shit. So
Yeah.
that's my reason of saying that, and it just so fucking happened. Like I really did that shit. Like I really said a motherfucker was ducking, and they really was. So it's just super crazy to me, G. Yeah. So I did that for attention of Surf to argue and attention from URL, and I feel like it worked. And then God was like, "Ha ha, you did it."
So you got Rock out the way.
Yeah.
Do you still want the Surf battle?
That's the hardest thing. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like that, but I never wanted to Surf battle. You know what I'm saying? Surf is not who I said when they called me for Kings versus Queens. I never said Sue Surf. I said Charlie Clips and Rum Nitty. Right?
Okay, so hold on, time out. Because I knew about
Yo.
Charlie Clips. Everybody knew about Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
No, this is the first time I'm hearing about you and Rum Nitty. What's up
Yeah.
with that? Because Rum Nitty was looking for smoke on Queens versus Queens.
Yeah. So that's the hardest thing. Like, if I already have somebody of this caliber calling me out, then in a sense, I'm going to dub what I actually want because this is fucking Sue Surf. You know what I'm saying? Like, men can't even get a battle with Sue Surf. You know what I mean? So if he's
Right.
the one calling me out, then I can put Charlie Clips and Rum Nitty in the future. So that's kind of how that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? But those are the names. I did say both of them. You know what I mean? Like I would be interested for sure in battling Nitty and Clips for sure. Everybody know, I always keep saying that I want to battle Clips too. You know what I mean? But those was my two original people. But if motherfuckers calling me and saying Surf, and I know he is a high ass caliber, I'm gonna take Surf then. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna put in no argument for no Clips or no Nitty at this point, because Surf is a big ass look. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, because I still want Clips next. Like that's literally the next person. So it's still like people that I want before Surf.
Mm.
Like
That's
how excited will we be for me and Surf to start having to argue again? Like that shit take a lot. Like I don't want to keep doing that with the same person unless it's like a real vendetta. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't want to keep like arguing with Surf and then the shit don't happen. I don't know. Now I don't trust you, nigga. You did a no car, no show, nigga.
He said,
Now I don't
nah.
trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you
so your show
fired.
could work.
Yeah, like that's how I feel. Like it still suits Surf, but maybe I don't know.
No. I mean, respectfully, because at the end of the name, at the end of the day, let's not make no mistake about it. Viixen is a name in her own right.
I appreciate
She
that.
is her own entity.
That's what I'm
You don't
trying
be,
to.
when you say you gonna get Viixen, man, you take Viixen, man.
Yeah.
Ones, bruh.
Like, damn, what I do to you, Surf? Like, you just dodge me, like, salty. Dude. So maybe, but he's not the next on my list. Like, I want to battle Clips now.
So, okay, so I'm gonna say this, Viixen, and me and Dad has been talking a lot about Kings versus Queen off camera. And one of the things that I felt like I saw, being that was the first installment on a big stage, I felt like you either saw the women do really well or they struggled.
Right.
It really was no in between.
Man, I miss all the battles. I ain't gonna lie.
But for
Just
someone
know you had the best battle. Just know that you woke up the crowd. Just know before your battle, it was like, yo,
that's crazy because, like I said, it's so hard because I don't know what happened outside of me. So when everybody was like, Kings versus Queens is like, the crowd was, I'm just like, I don't, not to
like,
me,
like
saying?
Flames did her thing. Then Yoshi got bodied. Casey did her thing, but the crowd still wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then you came out. I mean, you was bipolar. You was acting crazy, but the building was rocking. It was like, yo, wait, where they was at this whole time?
Yeah.
So
it was the aggression. For me, it was the aggression.
Yeah.
I think Viixen, you came out with when I saw your first round, it reminded me of Coffee versus T-Top. Just from the onslaught, just jumping on your opponent.
Yeah.
And it was subtle things that you did in the battle, like boxing a man out with the paramedics. And you know what I'm saying? You moving them with you using your best assets. You know what I'm saying? So
I like that. I like that.
I definitely used to be boxing people out like a motherfucker. G, like my song, like for real, like that shit paid off from high school.
Yeah, she had to apologize to Rock. My bad. But I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going. Like let me check your temperature a little bit. If you start getting a little attitude,
I see what you did there.
Yeah, like let me like sprinkle that. Let me do the temperature check for real on his ass. But I think that like I see a lot of people, like not actually a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to like turn towards the negativity, but they're like Viixen was doing too much because she has never done that before. She has never been that aggressive. And what people don't know is that I've never been on that stage before. You get what I'm saying? Casey wasn't the same. It wasn't that big of a crowd. It wasn't like that. You know what I mean? So some people like, I don't like that she was overly aggressive. Now, remind you, I'm always fucking screaming. So that's besides the point. But me, as far as the movements and the touching, it's just like, gee, that's how that shit felt in the moment. It was like we was actors at a play or something. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, fuck it. Boom, boom, And I'm like, but I'm saying, do it back. Do it back. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody getting on shit talking about if he was doing that to her, no, nigga, do that shit. Do that. Get in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta, like, Rock, he do his aggression different. He screaming bitch and spit hitting the side of my face. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, I'm finna boom, doom, doom your ass. Fuck it. That's how I get my get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my first time, and I feel like that's who I am. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's not gonna stop. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to sit up here and say I'm just gonna be pushing everybody around. You know what I mean? But everybody, obviously, in battle rap is cool enough. I'm not really beefing with nobody. So do it back. You know what I'm saying? Or just be like, okay, that's enough. Or give me the look. You know what I mean? Like, it's fuck it. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And I had to be that type of person with the Rock G. Like, this is Tay Rock. If I stand in one spot, rap, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not.
what I was. I definitely was about to say that. Like, yeah, it could be as if that it was coming off that you was overly aggressive, but one, that made the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Two, it's Rock, so it's like, yo, you couldn't just stand there. You had to do, like, you did what you were supposed to do. I'm
Right.
gonna say that you did, because it's Rock. Like, yo, once he say one word, the building going crazy. You have to compete with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Like,
you gotta have a bar fest. You gotta be electrifying, and their aggression with it went together. Fuck
It,
it.
I think it did, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like that's super me, you know what I'm saying? It's, I can probably say like this battle is the image that I mostly know that I really portray in battle rap. I've been rapping in closed rooms for a year, you know what I'm saying? So it hasn't been the same. Like, so since I've been like popular and shit, motherfuckers haven't really got to see that. So it's like I'm happy to show them that that's what they have to look for on a big stage with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy that I did so well. It was really like I said, Casey was like my, okay, let's see how good I can do. When I got up there and I felt that shit, I was like, I fucking love this shit. I had fucking 10 anxiety, fucking panic attacks before the battle. And I get on the stage and I'm comfortable. Like, I'm just asking myself, why the fuck was you tripping so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, beforehand. Like, but I feel like that's me. And I feel like that's why I'm gonna be the biggest problem, is because my aggression comes with performance. I'm not just aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I try to move around the stage. So I feel like that's why I'm gonna be like the biggest like problem for especially the females, really. You know what I mean? So
that's a great segue, Vixen.
Speaking of females,
No, we're not even gonna
not
do
yet,
that because
not yet,
we're
not
not
yet,
even
not yet.
gonna do that because the thing about kings versus queens, it only come around every once in a while.
yeah.
You you a little bit different. Yo, smoke a little bit thicker than most, man.
Right.
You,
But you know, my class is woman, right? You know what I'm
you,
saying? Like,
we kind of need to see you in more of a heavy rotation with these intergender battles. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can
we
we
need
get
them.
more intergender battles on a regular
We
basis?
need them. Period. I'm very big on that. If you watch any of my interviews and people ask, I'm like, it shouldn't have to be a kings versus queens for
Facts.
this to keep getting booked. Like, Surf, you want to battle me? It shouldn't have to be no kings versus queens. Boom. Then I can do clips on kings versus queens. You get what I'm saying? Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't always have to be an intergender thing. Like, because that's always gonna make it that the men are our biggest opponents. That's gonna keep that light shaded right there. Like,
Right.
oh, they only got so and so because it was kings versus queens. No, give it to me outside. Show that I'm a big deal too. You know what I mean? The mixed cards is something that has to happen for sure.
And honestly, it gets the women better acclimated to that type of environment
Yep.
because like that's what I was saying earlier when you had like basically two extreme ends of the spectrum. You didn't have a middle of the road performance. You
Yeah.
had a really good ones and really bad ones because
Right.
again, a Vixen, a Jazz, First Lady Flames introducing herself to the big strays. Those were your standouts, but then you had other ones that just fell short that kind of
Yeah.
crumbled under that big stage pressure.
And the hardest thing is like I feel like the most people that were know about the big stage was Jazz and Official. So me, everybody else was really put into a hard spot because Yoshi has never been on the stage like that.
That's a
Casey
fact.
has never been on the stage like that. I have never been on the stage like that, and Flames has never been on the stage like that. So to do Kings versus Queens, even how it was like a little risky for some of the artists. You get what I'm saying? If they've never been in that situation before, then this can turn out bad. I'm just happy that I, prevailed and did great. You know what I mean? But that shit ain't no joke. Like being on a big ass stage, nobody reacting to your shit. Like I don't even never want to know that feeling. Like,
well, you did what you were supposed to do because that happened. That happened. It was like, yo, wait, that was fire. We don't care. We sleep still. Like,
yeah, man. Oh man,
So,
I'm happy that wasn't me.
so what were some of your favorite bars of the battle?
Okay, so for me or for Rock?
I mean, we can look. I got bars for both of y'all. We're gonna do a
I know
separate
you gotta
line
tell
for
me
line
because
breakdown
y'all,
because it's gonna take too long.
I was fucking blacked out like a motherfucker while he was rapping. All I went off of was crowd reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I know I gotta turn up. Like even me talking shit to Rock when he get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? I'm just knowing you getting a reaction, and I'm gonna say, yeah, come correct. Come correct. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want motherfuckers to know that Rock had to come correct. I told somebody the only way the official Rock couldn't beat me. And if he would have came with me, how he would have came to Danny, he would have lost too. So I'm happy that he really fucking wrote for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That says a lot about, in a sense,
I mean, Viixen, let's not play like DNA, EK, like the slip up with Loso, but still, like you known for getting the men up out of here. He knew he couldn't play with you. What? Yo, let me.
I thought he was gonna take it a little bit easier for 2 weeks. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But Tay Rock for sure. I know they went crazy for that Dr. Phil bar. I think that was the first line that hit, and I was like, I was a little salty and shit, G, because I'm like, this gas gonna be real. You feel what I'm saying, G? Because they pushed him all the way across the stage to me. I'm like,
let me see. I got that. So the first one I felt like hit was I'm gonna leave this white girl stretch stepped on. I'm gonna get her hurt a lot. To with me, this white girl got to turn in the rock.
Yeah,
That shit was tough. And then you had this little white girl catch me outside. She gonna see how a doctor feel. Disaster gonna strike. You gonna see how
Matt feel. That was.
And that's crazy because I think I be thinking too hard about my bars because I'm like, all right, the simplicity is hidden. So he taught me a lot with stuff like that because the Dr. Phil shit is so simple. Can't nobody even be like, that's so intricate. You know what I'm saying? He literally, boom, like you taught,
right there.
Taught me like.
But I think that to me, that's what big stage battles are. We don't have the time to digest the content in the bars. It gotta be surface level. It gotta be something that we can attach to, sink our teeth in, and then move on from it and get ready for the next bar.
You're 100% right. Yep. And he did that, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but you was cooking. Your first was kind of crazy, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let me go through a couple of these joints, man. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but let me go ahead and go through a couple of this. Let's see. This Surfer pussy. I don't want to hear none of that Cortez short prepper family shit. Cause Surf still be on Twitter Spaces running his mouth every day. The realness.
The realness. Yo, I said you. Wow. I said, yo, this is what we doing. Nah, son, like yo,
like nigga, you still be on Twitter all the time. You could have been writing for me, my nigga. Like,
I said out the gate.
Rock gotta die because of you. Bullets tear a leg or two. Knock his cerebellum loose. Went from surf on Twitter Spaces to caution yelling, "Give him space! Let the paramedics through."
Yes, dog. Yes, it's crazy, y'all. Can y'all believe that I wasn't finna put that in the battle?
Nah, hold on. That's
why we needed that.
Why?
So obviously the bar is out now, right?
Yeah.
But the bar was for Surf. Shit went from Twitter Space to give them space, let the paramedics through. That was gonna be
that's still fire.
I said, boom, how can I switch this for Rock G? Because this because Rock don't be on Spaces at all. So I'm like,
but the caution gonna be screaming, and then with the performance you put, yo, that joint was, bro. I said,
yep.
Wow.
Yep.
You said He's a girl dad, so I'm here on a mission. Every father's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Your girl looking up to a vixen.
Okay, y'all. Do y'all know that's from the DNA battle?
Yes, I do.
New tagline. So if y'all in the building and I'm saying that, y'all gotta say it with me. That means I'm finna go bonkers after that hit.
Okay. Now look, that's
slogan
right there, didn't he?
Slogan. Everybody slogan time.
Let's see. I got another one. She said, y'all know Prestavia Cutter Man? She's like the toughest and buffest in gun titles. Surf put her in the group. You started to cry and get crazy. Tate like, no, Daddy, Surf. I thought I was gun titles first lady. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I say, yo, she just throwing shots. She don't care. She just dumping them like, yo.
I had to, because y'all know when I did like the whole gun titles, when I dissed all of them, I didn't have Prestavia in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nobody finna think I'm a pussy. Like, she didn't say nothing about Prestavia. Okay, boom. I'm finna give you a little something, a little shot.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a fact. Then the second was crazy to me. I felt the first was great. Yeah. I really loved the first. But your second, my Lord.
Yeah. I'm happy I did that, because I didn't want to go down. And people was telling me like, nigga, now that it's over, bro. If you would have put that second, you would have switched your second and your first, you damn near would have won clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's all good. I wanted that first to be like that, but you know, my first verse, Casey, was so high, and then I kind of went down. I was like, I don't want nobody to ever try to catch my pattern of writing. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So now they're like, I don't know if I should be terrified of her first or her second or her third. Like, I don't know what to do. But thank you.
And it's the pockets, man. I think it's one thing I love about your flow. You know, you can hit us with the quick punches, or you're scheming. The way you build your houses.
I'm very specific on writing. I take more time to write sometimes than I do to finish my bars, because I'm very specific on how I'm going to order my stuff. Like, that takes me a long time.
Before I get into this second, man, we are live in the building. Temperature check Tuesday with our girl Viixen the Assassin, coming off of the battle of the year. Tay-Rock, Kings versus Queens, man. She got the crown, man, but we don't get into that. We don't get into that after we talk about these bars. Let's highlight this second round. You battled Danny Myers and lost. That's the fact to the masters. Check the app if we asking. But you talked about his wife addiction, thinking about this shit will be a classic. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. You talked about Vicky smoking rock until it actually happened to you.
Y'all, I knew. I'm watching him versus Danny Myers on. I thought he was gonna have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky versus Danny Myers. I said, damn, G, my name Victoria, Vicky. Y'all see, that's why my intro, I tied everything, Vicky, Victoria, Viixen the Assassin, my black side, that was the tie-in for the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? Like
that crazy. I said, yo, bro.
My dog Showtime in the building, man. Shout out to Showtime and Vitafly. Shout out to Tati, LTBR, everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure that you are liking. Follow Viixen the Assassin. She has her own YouTube. Please shout that out.
Subscribe to Team Viixen. I appreciate y'all for real. Yes. So make sure
get the merch. You see me. Shout out Quadre with the merch.
I kind of feel out of place, but
we gotta drop him off the video. Get out of here.
Don't do me like that. Video saying like he hit me with the phone. He was like, "Yo, we got Viixen next week." I said, "Huh? Ain't she battling Rock this weekend?" Yeah, just know we got her next week.
And I'm happy I won. You know, it had a great battle. So if I didn't, y'all wasn't gonna talk to me. Or even I didn't have a good battle. So some people don't think I won. But if I had a weak battle, y'all wouldn't want to do my interview no more. I would have.
Nah. You still would have to come up. You'd had some explaining to do. He wasn't going to escape like that. He wasn't going to escape like that. You heard?
We ain't got to talk about none of the negativity, because you did what you did.
Right.
The second was crazy. What else you got in this second, man? She was going crazy. You said some very slick lines, man. geologist. I study rock type. Like just stuff like that, man.
Yeah. Thank
Come on,
you.
son. You know, the
Thank
38 on me, the meanest bitch. His team was split. Even his granny know the baby coming. She dreamed of fish.
Bro, I had to get in my bag, G. I had to get in my bag. Tay-Rock. Y'all, another thing. So I like that I can explain y'all the bars with y'all. So once I got like the mile punches down for that, I knew that I wanted to stretch that out with a lot of rhymes more than a 4 bar because that's what Tay-Rock does. So I knew once this landed, I was gonna have to bring this back, land this, bring this back, land this, bring this back, and then finish off with the punch. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all see what he did in the second round verse Twerk, where he literally kept starting over with that nigga rhymed the same thing like 3 minutes. I said, this what Tay-Rock do. He be rhyming the same. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I just kept rhyming. I'm like, I know I'm gonna have to bring this back. And that's what be making his shit look so crazy because Tay-Rock will bring back a whole 12 that he said for 3 times. And it's like when he's bringing it back, the crowd is knowing it more and more. So they're saying it with him. Like that's intimidating for your opponent. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from, of the long setup.
Man, she had a lot, man. So she gets into this pocket in a second, man. Spin the block, swing the stick. He said, that's light. I brought a beam with this. John with caution. I creep with this. No, John with caution. I sleep with this. Left hook him, lean this shit. Right hook, jaw dropper. Like, damn, bro, you seen this bitch? Come on, son. They think I don't know bars. What are they talking to?
Yo.
That's damn near probably my favorite. Like, I didn't practice the lean on him that hard, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't. Rock was just flying around the fucking stage, like.
Yo, you was
so when I
leaned
on him, it was supposed to be like a damn. But I think that my energy was so high when I leaned on him. It just made like a step. Like, damn, bro. I was like, all right, I was pushing your ass around a lot. I'm sorry. He was just flying across. Definitely, I try to study this shit.
Yo, you gotta say that scheme one more time, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta say that. You gotta say that.
Let me get into my Viixen bag, man. All right, you know, I'm working on my battle rap just for the breakdowns. You know, my elbow got bad shoulder football injury. Spin the block, swing the stick. He said, that's light. I brought a beam with this. John with caution. I creep with this. No, John with caution. I sleep with this. Left hook, lean this shit. Right hook, a jaw dropper. Like, damn, bro. You seen that, bitch?
You forgot what Rock passed to make a point. That's a mean assist.
This,
yo! Hey, that was fun. Hey, it was a lot. I didn't know. They gotta watch the battle. They gotta.
It's okay. That's all I had to do it like that, man.
They gotta watch the battle.
I said, all at least finna be punches. Fuck it.
Yo, Rock, that's a mean.
And and you know what the crazy part? That's not even the highlight of the second. That's not even what everybody even talking about. She said, "Yes, I'm a mom body bitch, a football body bitch, a milk body bitch. I got kids body bitch, big stomach, big ass, small tits body bitch. This a body of a bitch that you can never get. Talk about a woman's body when your girl's body sick.
So look, y'all want to know what's crazy is I did that because then I said, that's crazy. This kangaroo pouch is why I carried a baby. Yes. When I said that, boy, I looked Rock dead in his eyes because he made a tweet about me like kangaroo pouch. You just made me think of a whole, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna do nobody bitch shit, G. But he was on live or something and he was like, no, her body ain't that bad. She got a kangaroo pouch though. Da 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 da. And I was like, do I? Okay, I got you. And that's where that shit came from. He called me. He said I had a kangaroo pouch, and I said the kangaroo pouch is why I carried the baby. That's exactly where that came from.
For real. I gotta know, man. Why was Caution catching so many straight bullets?
Man? I was definitely, but yo, she was catching.
It's like she damn near had to because everybody expected it. So I had to make sure that when I did it, they was good. You know what I'm saying? Like She tried to fuck me up a little bit when I said how the fuck I get rock on my hand before caution, and she flashed her ring, and I was like, I wasn't paying attention to it at first. I was like, so like, then I'm like, wrong
Wrong
hand.
hand. Wrong hand.
That
Yo,
shit
I
silly, bro. That's it. And I could see you thinking. I could literally see you processing like what was going on in the
Yeah, because they
moment.
was like, because after I said it, they reacted, but then it's like they calmed down. Then I was like, oh, like hard, and I was like, what the fuck am I missing? Because she took away from my punch when she did that. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, that's like calling somebody broke, then they pull out money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they taking away from your shit. So when she did that, the room kind of went crazy, and I was like, hold on. I have to look at my shit like, wrong hand, wrong hand. For real. She had to catch some though, man.
And then we get to the third. Now, one and two was definitely up there. The third, if I had to say any of it was a weaker round, it would probably be the third for me
Yep.
personally. But you
Yep.
had some shit in there though. Like a weak round for you is not a weak round per se.
That was
That means
literally my 2 week round. That's when I showed my 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, guys, I worked hard for these first two. Let's give me a fucking break. Okay. Like for real, man. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, the third round, I knew that Rock was going to talk about me being white so much. So I actually my first 8 bars, I had that for some shit that I never used before that I've been wrote for a 1 rounder and shit. I said, man, 2 weeks, boot. But then I'm like, Calico Daddy is blackface. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, he gonna talk about me being white, punch in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was just a perfect because he talked about me being white like most of his second round. Then I'm coming top of the third. You know what I'm saying? I'm so mad he had the white girl tripping shit in there because that was at the beginning of my third. He said a bar like it too, but that's how
do
the
you
third
do
round
you
came
get
about.
tired of the white girl angle?
Yes, look, G, how racist is it that y'all telling me that I'm white, but y'all not telling me that I'm black? So it's like life is just weird as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, like even when I battled Loso, he was like, "You're white. Why are you not saying you're black?" Like, what's the like? I'm confused on what the problem is of the white part, but have a whole round about me being black. Like, y'all gotta make this start making sense. Like, if we gonna criticize one side, we damn near gotta criticize the other. If we gonna bring up one side, we gotta start bringing up the other side because it's both of them. Like, I don't know. It's getting kind of weird and overplayed for me now. Like,
I think that's always gonna be like a angle to be
yeah,
used. But then people be like, yo, but she using it in her rounds. Well, if she know it's coming, that's her counter for that. Like, what y'all
exactly. Y'all
expect?
finna call me white girl, so of course I'm finna call myself white girl. Like, what the fuck? Y'all finna call me fat? I'm gonna call myself fat. Y'all gonna say this? I'm gonna say it. You get what I'm saying? So it's more of like like you saying, okay, y'all finna say it. Of course she's finna say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, let me fight back with it. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. So it's just I don't know, like white girl, but y'all not saying black girl. Like, why not? Why y'all not saying? That's why you a black girl, right? Sounds crazy as fuck when you say black, but it's okay when you keep saying white. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? White people will get ostracized from this culture. But however,
mhm.
she not one of the white girls. She not one of the white people that suck in the culture. Like y'all be talking about Viixen, like she don't be giving us classics.
You
It
said
would
if she
make
was
sense if she
bad,
was
she would only be
terrible.
white. You OC.
I'm just saying, like, it would make sense if she was trash, but she don't be trash. Like, y'all make fun of the white person that be nerdy that gets stuffed in the trash can. You don't make fun of the white person that's pulling all the black dudes or pulling all the black girls or the best athlete on the team. That don't make
Right.
no
That's
sense.
why in Rock went his second round, I thought he had set a bar, and I thought it would have been so cold in his second round if he did what he did with the white shit. If he criticized the black side. Like that would have made him have like a super strong second round to me because he did the whole, thing about me cooking and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's so funny because when people do white stuff, it doesn't sound racist, right? But if he would have been like, because obviously this is what they say white people do, right? You know what I'm saying? So, oh, yeah, I'll be seeing you. If he would have did some shit like, wake up, you don't take your bonnet off, you keep it on all day. So now are you sounding racist or are you evening it out? You get what I'm saying? Why you ain't say all the black stuff, right? That people say black girls do. So it's just like, make it make sense a little bit more because now it's going to get repetitive and I'll be like, what do you guys want from me? If he would have did a whole black girl stuff, it would have been fire.
Well, you know, people are gonna be listening and watching the interview. Somebody's gonna give you both of these rounds. You're gonna get that white girl round and that
and
black
now
girl round.
now they can have it. It's gonna be like, finally somebody did. Come
You
in.
don't know about that hot comb in the morning,
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they be killing me, but I'm like, but I do love that Loso did that so good that no one can beat it. That's the one thing that I know when I go into a battle, they're going to bring up my race, but nothing is going to be better than what Loso said, and I stood in front of that already.
that joint was crazy.
That was crazy.
Respect
Tell
that
me I
joint.
can't cook. Tell me I'm a white girl. I don't fucking care because Loso already broke my fucking heart.
Hey.
Shout out
Nothing can beat
Loco,
it.
man.
Nothing can beat it, bro. Nothing can beat it to me. So,
But Ultimate Madness, man. There was an announcement, man. Ultimate
yeah.
Madness. Usually, I don't ask about the tournaments when it comes to you because I know you're very meticulous about your battles.
Yep.
But coming off of a 17-day prep, 100K kind of interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
AG, it is, and I'm still in the damn. What do I want to do stage with that shit? Because even though I know that I just did that, can I do it back to back to back to back? Y'all, that shit is writing is so much fucking stress, G. Like that's why you don't see me out like that because it does take me a long time to write. You know what I'm saying? I am very particular in how I write. So it's like I know that I can write it in a sense. I just don't know how good it will be. You know what I mean? And y'all, we seen Ultimate Madness like her official's career. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to put myself in that situation, bro. Like for
Yo.
it's okay. It's okay. Like I don't want to put myself in like she just like showed me like damn this can fuck you up if you don't do good. Like if you don't win the 100K.
I don't I don't think it was who she went against that messed it up.
But you gotta think when she had choked. So
I mean, yeah. I mean, nobody was expecting her to choke, but then it's like you had Cortez. You wasn't posted. One, you wasn't supposed to choke, and your material wasn't supposed to be weak for Cortez. But then it happens, and then Cortez wound up doing what he did, and it was like, wait, whoa.
them
If it was,
tournaments so much.
Okay, so no tournaments. No tournaments. At
I,
this
I,
time.
I, the crazy thing is I remember specifically last time Ultimate, what was it? 4? Was
for
the
Mm-hmm.
I did tweet and I said I'm not sitting out of no more tournaments because I did see like those people were so fucking beautiful to me. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, I don't know if I'm trying to get back in the game that fast. That shit
I,
is in
I
a
heard
few weeks. Like
I heard number 5 is about to be crazy.
I think it is, and that means it's gonna be harder people. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, man. If they put 100K bill back in that thing, man.
Yo, yo, just
I'm straight, bro. That's what I'm saying, G. Like,
Put
and it's
100K bill back in that thing, it's gonna get dark for somebody.
I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying?
yo,
Like, I know that I
it,
want to do it, and I know the fucked up part is like I know that I want to do it. I know that it's stressful, and I know that if I don't do it, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna sit on my couch and I'm gonna again say I could have beat them. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like a reoccurring fucking cycle, like until I finally get in one. I don't know.
Okay. Well, if we ain't doing tournaments, I do know, because I did watch All Kings of Queens on Saturday. You
You,
got verbally assaulted,
yeah,
verbally jumped, I would
they
say,
was
by the
shooting shots.
Bardashians, man. You was like in almost, you was in like 50%
Look, I'm
of the
over here like,
battle.
when the fuck somebody done me and I ain't saying nothing back. I had to think about what you was talking about. Like, Leo.
They said you got low, sis.
And then they was talking real spicy. Jazz said that Casey was the queen of Kings versus Queens. Now, I feel like we've had a conversation versus number one and number two with y'all before.
Yeah, and that's why we had to do the battle, right? Like,
I'm dead ass. You wanna talk because this is your.
I
I already
he
told you
mean,
can't
she's
wait
the
to
queen of the
get
Midwest.
spicy.
So
Look at his
this
ass.
this 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 guy wanna. He wanna set me up. Y'all are both parallel in this battle rap universe. You know what I'm saying? You know how to rock the crowd. She got the pin. Y'all both are 2-0 versus and Queens versus Queens. You have Rock and DNA. She had Swamp and Verb. You had the better opponents, but y'all
Yeah.
both are undefeated when it comes to Kings versus Queens. It's like y'all can't get away from each other. Y'all like somehow, some way.
Somehow did see Casey has 302 million. She definitely has, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that I've battled her now, you know what I mean? But
But oh wait, not to cut you off, not to cut you off. But it's somebody else that you battled. All three of y'all battled on this card. Y'all beat your opponents. But it's somebody that people don't keep y'all that keep you and the thing with you and Casey, and that's First Lady Flames as well.
mm-hmm.
Like y'all three be out here moving. You feel me?
We definitely are like the new girls that's outside. You know what I'm saying? We want to go new. You know what I'm saying? We definitely are, and I'm happy that I battled Casey and I battled Flame. So now that I've got done those people in my class, right? If we're doing like classes, there's only a Jazz and Official and a 40 left for me. Like as far as who I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm battling everybody in my class already, it's still like Casey still got to battle Flames. They still got to battle each other. You know what I'm
And
saying? Yoshi and then Yoshi and Prestavia is probably like in their class. But I feel like if we're doing like top three, we're like the top three of our class, and I've already battled them, so I feel like I've graduated out of my class.
are you happy you got them now rather than later?
Yeah, I tell specifically Flames. I tell everybody all the time. I tell her all the time. I'm happy I battled you already. I'm happy I battled you already. Like now you're getting more into your style. Now you're knowing how to do everything better. You know what I'm saying? I tell her all the time I'm happy I already battled you. Like
No, that's a fact. First Lady Flames is definitely one of them ones. And I
yeah.
definitely think that's a battle that you were probably gonna look back 2 years from now and be really, really glad that you got
Yeah.
that one done.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shout out
Yeah,
First Lady Flames because we do have her coming on the show next Tuesday, man. Coming
that's
off the
fine.
2-on-2, coming off her performance versus
Man,
Kings
the
versus
two on
Queens,
two.
how she did my boy Jack Boy. It was ugly out there, but
Nasty.
salute to
Yeah,
her.
but honestly, I know everyone wants me to battle Jazz next, but I'm gonna full say that I want official next. I want official next. If y'all, I'm very strategic on how I move. Like Jazz and 40 are kind of like an end game for me. You know what I'm saying? As far as females, like, you know what I mean? So it's like I definitely want official next. And then I'm still moving towards 40 even before I'm moving towards Jazz because imagine if I would have battled official last year. Like I feel like I moved very strategic last year. Like I put my foot down and I was getting comfortable in my spot. You know what I'm saying? So this year is the year where okay, I didn't take official just last year it was the Viixen versus official hype. Now it's the Viixen versus Jazz hype. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna still do my shit in order of where the hype started. You know what I mean? Like thank you. I appreciate it, Nick. So I'm definitely shooting for official next. Like that's just it. Like I know because now it's just because now it's the hype. Like I said, last year it was just the hype of Vixen versus official. Now that Jazz is back, that hype is trying to overtake everything. Like, nope, let's scoop back. Y'all, I ain't forget when y'all said y'all wanted me to battle official. Like
Small stage, big stage.
me and official got to be a big stage. I'm so happy that I got the experience of the big stage because me and Official deserve. We have to happen on a URL big stage. Like it has to be one of those ones. And I would actually love for it to be how me and Casey were like those females on a volume. You know what I'm saying? Something where
No,
I was
no
about to say
coming up.
no. Summer
No
Madness was
coming
yeah,
up.
perfect.
that's what I'm saying. Official, come outside. We
No
know
coming up.
Jazz want the smoke. I don't even know who the fuck else Jazz can battle besides me. I'm not trying to be like that. Everybody saying Viixen or Coffee. You know, Coffee on the break right now. Y'all gonna have to think of somebody else for Jazz to battle y'all because I'm gonna get Official out here first. Like fuck it, set it up.
You heard it here, Official. Respectfully,
Come
Yeah.
outside.
you gotta come outside and see my girl Viixen, man. She got something y'all
But
gotta rap
Jazz,
about.
y'all gotta think of y'all gotta get creative. Maybe Jazz can battle Flames. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck that tier shit. Fuck that how long you been in the game shit. Jazz Couture, yeah, she got some people. Before, go ahead, get them out while I do Official. Then we'll meet by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Next, it don't have to have. It's just so much hype because of our last battles. Oh, they had so. It's like whoever had the best performances last time that got a battle. Because guaranteed, if I didn't already battle Flames, it would be Viixen needs to battle Flames because we have the best showings. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's get
But
creative.
I ain't gonna lie to you respectfully. If you asking me the battle I would rather see right now, it would be Jazz versus Viixen because both of y'all are to me, both of y'all are at y'all peak. Like both of y'all are at y'all peak right now. And no offense to Official, but like you said, coming off of the tournament, and you know what I'm saying, I'm glad what I saw against the Casey battle. I'm glad what I saw against DNA. Give me another one. Give me like one more, and then I would say that. But you know what I'm saying? I know you moving. You are the inaugural woman of the year, so we know
Y'all
know
I
how to
be
do
moving.
this.
Y'all know how I be moving, G. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta think about it too. Like Jazz, she might probably want be one of the highest paying. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that there's no motherfucking questions when I call and I say I want what Jazz want when it's time. And motherfuckers are still trying to take that I haven't been in the game as long as her and try to give her more and all that. That's just the politics of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep like it shouldn't be no questions when me and Jazz hit that we like got a dumb bag coming, that we comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
yeah.
that's a super fact. Are you the best performer in battle rap?
Y'all gotta tell me that.
I mean, you out here wilding respectfully, like on the men and women. Like you out here.
Man, I feel like I super got it down packed on the female side. There's not a lot of girls. If we like, especially performance wise, like I said, it's a difference between a performance and aggression. I got performance. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of a male that I think would be a good performer with me. Probably Twerk when he feel like moving.
I wouldn't be mad if Twerk. If you can give me like 3 or 4 of them things together, that wouldn't be. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah,
Midnight Madness, you versus Twerk would be crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Like
that would be the one.
Who is the male that's a big performer? I'm not sure, right?
No, I would. You know, you got Jack Boys. You got shit out. Low key, easy to block, Captain. You could definitely say easy to block, Captain. I love a Kid Chaos.
Oh, like Kid Chaos and Luke Castro, I would say. For like
shout out Kid Chaos, man. I seen you and Shuni get into it last week.
I argue with him too. They're gonna be dropping that footage. You already know. They just probably hold him back. But we was arguing. Yeah, we was. I'm with all. He said he gonna outpin me.
Hey, my boy's pen is nasty. My boy's pen is nasty.
Well, people don't really know that I can really unlock. Like I can unlock that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was for Tay Rock. It was a performance battle. Casey was a performance battle too. You know what I'm saying? Even though she up there screaming like you can never pin with me, it don't like. Certain battles is more pin. Like I could have probably did better with my pin versus C3, but that's really like the biggest pin besides Flames that I've had. And I still didn't know how Flames moved at the time, but I can get in that bag. Like you don't want me to pin and perform.
I definitely that's the battle for 40. That battle is that 40 battle. Performance is probably gonna be Jazz. Pin is probably gonna be 40.
Yep.
But I mean, You talking like it ain't a guy from the Midwest. So let me ask you this question: are you the best performer in the Midwest? Because I know of a name of a guy that's from my city of St. Louis who gets pretty busy with the performance, respectfully.
Hey, look, we know it ain't a verb.
Whoa! Hey,
I
yo!
am a I
Hey,
am a grinder.
hey, we about to end the interview. We about to end this interview.
I am a
We're
grinder.
not doing this. We not doing this
Boy,
right
did you
now.
say that during the battle?
Yes,
Okay, that's where the joke coming from. Oh my
I
goodness.
am a grinder. That's his first. That was his first bar.
That
Yeah,
no,
right.
hey, you talk about Hitman. Don't I know that nobody want to see me and the Hitman in the 2-on-2 because we gonna be spinning on their ass.
Team ball game. I
Re-
forgot about y'all.
People game, y'all already know.
Team ball game in it.
Ball game.
Team ball and the intergender.
First lady, y'all know, man.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that. An intergender with Hitman Holla and Viixen the Assassin in the 2-on-2.
That is
That's a lot.
crazy.
I feel like
That's
my skills. I feel like I just can match up so good with so many dudes. I don't even know no more because after I battled DNA, it was DNA. After I battled Loso, it was Loso. After I battled Tay Rock, it's Tay Rock. Like I don't even want to think about a double impact right now intergender because I'll be getting cussed out by everybody. Like Viixen. Because I think I'll be fired with Danny Myers. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Bar God.
But too many, G. Too many.
Now you and Tarek with that.
Yeah.
No, you definitely. I think with your style, you definitely got a lot of different potential partners for a double impact. I would definitely love to see you with an intergender double impact partner in Hitman Holla. If you could swing that, yeah, that would be the one. Y'all two versus you got to get the jazz battle out the way. But y'all two versus Hitman, y'all two versus Sue Surf and Jazz. Yeah, I'm here.
That'd be crazy.
I'm here for you.
That'd be
for sure.
definitely.
That'd definitely be fire.
But who else you looking for the rest of the year?
Honestly, official 40 Jazz. Like, I feel like my year can be so super solidified with that.
In that order?
Yep.
If I ain't gonna lie, that 40 battle, I might have to pull up that one. I ain't gonna lie.
You said what?
That 40 battle might be the sexiest battle of all time.
Hey, listen.
Respectfully.
Cheetah Print 40 versus Corset Viixen. I'm outside.
Yo, did you realize? Because I got a video. I ain't posted. I said I'm gonna save it to after the interview. Did you realize you stood right in front of the camera, son?
When?
The camera versus Rock. Like I think it was after the body bitch joint. It was like a couple lines later. You was barking on Rock, but the cameraman was like down here, and you stood right in front of the camera.
Bro, you want to know how I see that picture? Because somebody on Twitter got a page called Viixen Blackside, and that's their profile picture. That's how I see. Oh my goddamn booty.
I said, yo. I told Tim, I said, yo, I don't know if I want to post this right now. I'm waiting after the interview.
My cancer. Yo, I feel like that's my that's my new character, Corset Viixen. If I got that motherfucking corset on, motherfuckers better run.
Hey, she ain't lost.
Right. Well,
Cheetah Print 40. That's gonna have to be for sure in the future.
Oh yeah, the Cheetah versus the CNCs. Yes. I'm definitely here for it. Let me ask you this before you get up out of here. With the battle with Rock being done, with you calling out official, so that being the next battle, 40 Jazz, those 3 showings plus what you did against Rock, does that win you Woman of the Year?
If I win, yes. Right? Yes. If I win, for sure. I'm loving that the ladies are working this year though. Next year it's going to be tough. It's so hard because I seen how a person won Woman of the Year last year, right? Because of a certain male battle. So I'm like, I just started off the year pretty fucking good then for the running of it. If we are going there, then yes, you know what I mean? Because if the male battles are meaning so much, I had the greatest impact so far as intergender. You know what I mean? And
that got you with, for the you know, for your first year, you know,
Yep.
it was the DNA battle, like
Rock
you
is
said.
top 10 2022 right now, respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you definitely got one under your belt.
Last year was the T-top battle with Kofi, and that was one, like, mind you, that was like battle of the night, damn near battle of the year so far, because that started off the year. And out of all the cards we had this year, your joint wound up being battle of the night. I feel like in battle of the year to set the, well, not to set off the year, but to put a
She kind
stamp
of do
on the
this though.
year.
What you saying is she do this pretty consistently. If
Yeah,
you're
like, you know
talking
what I'm saying?
Viixen Assassin,
Okay.
one, you're talking battles of the year. Two, you're talking potential battles
Battles of the
of
night.
the night for sure. Every time in and out. What you talking about is one of the biggest names
So
in battle rap,
so if
period.
you get, let's
Male
say,
or female.
official unknown Summer Madness, let's just say you win that, you get 40 and like that, you
That's
already there. Like, that's,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Within like those 5 battles, impact crazy.
I
We know
agree.
you're gonna go crazy. So I can't even say if the bar's gonna beat it. Like, the bar's gonna
Right.
beat it. That
I agree.
top.
I ain't gonna lie. This year, I'm just kind of coasting. Last year, it was more meaningful to me to win Wody again because that back to back sounds incredible. You know what I'm saying? So this year was like, okay, if it happens, it happens. But Remy just had a whole female event. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like even official was on that. You know what I mean? Like even though some people think that she just didn't win, she still did good versus DNA. You know what I mean? So right now there might be like a person she might be ahead of me. I don't know. I gotta let everybody around me decide how her performance has been. But
I mean, you asking for all Mount Rushmores this year. Like, you just
yeah,
had Rock. Like, that can happen. What we saying is, if you get those battles locked, top number one. Like
yeah,
Hey
it
man.
gotta be. Y'all right though, for real. I'm trying to move strategically. Whew,
No,
strategically.
it's gonna be a great year in battle rap. Vixen, tell the people where they can find you, where they can follow you, where they can get one of these dope ass t-shirts.
Yeah, hoodies. Y'all shop for these and those looks that the look he got on at teamvixen.com. I got new merch always dropping. We try to change the colors up for y'all. Everybody follow me on Caffeine at Vixen the Assassin. When I do my shows, subscribe to my YouTube at Team Vixen. Instagram, they call me Vixen. Twitter, Vixen underscore VTA. I'm an old lady on Twitter. I've been trying to keep up, but just follow your girl.
And
For
we
real, just follow me.
definitely appreciate you giving us the
that's
opportunity,
a
man.
fact.
Hopefully you will
Thanks
spin
for
the block
having
on
me.
us again real soon, man.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
was an honor and a pleasure, man.
I
You can take,
appreciate
matter
y'all
of fact, you
support.
can take us out. You can take us out today.
Wait, I'm not good at this. What's
Freestyle.
up, y'all? What I'm supposed to say? Hold on. I'm just playing. Nah. Everybody, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for having me so much. Temperature check. It's always a great show. It's a blessing. I'll definitely be back on here. Great interview. I'll see everybody again soon, man. For real.
And
Hey,
y'all heard it from Victor herself. You heard.
and we just getting started.
Be blessed, y'all.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
All right.
Thank you.